Hey, what is going on, guys? Ali here, back again with another video for the finale review video for the finale of Somali and the Forest Spirit. This show has been hands down my favorite show of winter 2020, right above Science Types Fell in Love, so they tried to prove it, because that was like amazing. So Somali's number one, Science Types was number two, and number three was probably Senton Academy Join the Pack, which was very fun. It was very fun and funny, and it was a good show. All three of these shows were just great. But this episode is about, or this review is about this episode, and what can I say? When you heard the golem lose his mind and break out and start attacking everybody, it seems like he killed pretty much like all of them except the granny, right? I'm pretty sure the granny just ran out of there or whatever. Like, they shouldn't have tried to go after Somali, period. Like, at all and such. And even then, when he was about to kill the auntie, right? Like, he's eliminating all these hunters. They're all freaking out and shit. Like, he's about to kill her. She's the last one. He hurts Yabashira because Yabashira's like, don't let Somali see you in this state that scares her or whatever. And he just went flying, whatever. And he's about to kill the auntie. And then who comes in to try to stop him? Somali, right? And then he pats her on the head. Like, Somali, the one who's gonna get killed by the auntie, is like, stop. Like, the girl is amazing. So this girl Somali is amazing. And then he passes out from, like, remembering that Somali, right? Passes out. And then he wakes up with no arm. He has bandages everywhere and whatnot. And the whole situation was, like, amazing and cool and everything. The way that he was, like, using these fireballs to come out of his body, like, that shit was so cool. It was so amazing and such. And because of all that, he doesn't understand how long he has left now. He doesn't even know. Like, nobody knows. And I'm thinking that Shizuno might be able to do something, because you remember, like, in the beginning of the show when he asked for a piece of like the golem's armor or the skin or whatever, he might be able to concoct something or make something to where, like, he can give to the golem to where he can keep lengthening his life or something. Who knows? Maybe something like that's going to happen. But after that, they end up in another village or another city that's like a festival to celebrate the harvest and celebrate their ancestors and such. And they were talking about this flower that when it blooms, it could bring back the mother and father's, like, possible souls or something like that. Who knows? But, like, the golem thinks it's illogical, obviously, and that everything goes into the ground and goes back to the earth, which that's partly true, but the soul isn't something that stays. It eventually is gonna go to another plane of existence and such. And that's what, like, those old guys were telling, like, the golem about, and, like, all of this started to get, like, super emotional about everything. And the golem was just like, it's a special day, it's a festival and everything to Somali, which is just the cutest thing. Like, oh, like, he was, like, during this festival, he was just doing everything for Somali, and it was just so cute and adorable. I started tearing up at the end about, like, what he was saying and everything. And bro, like, people can say it was just like this like sludge fluid that's just, like, coming out of him because he lost a lot of that fluid and everything. But it's where his eye would be. Like, bro, he was crying. He was crying. Like, during the festival with the party, he leaves, and then Somali realizes that he's gone, so she chases after him. She knows where he is. She knows where he is. And she's like, please don't leave me. And he's like, stop right there, don't move. Like, just telling her to, like, not to get involved with him and everything, because he's probably going to die, like, relatively soon or something like that. And she's like, I want you to stay with me forever till we grow up. And like, she doesn't want him to leave, and she doesn't care. And then like he's saying that, like, I might hurt you again after what just transpired, and she's like, I don't care. And, like, I was crying. I was legitimately crying. Like, a lot of the times in the show, I was tearing up, and there was one time where I started crying, and that was with Azoi and Hitora. I believe that's Haitoro or Haitora or whatever, who's the other human, when she started crying and being like, you can repay what you did to me or whatever as punishment, you can live together with me forever. And when that happened, I cried. But this one, I bawled. I was legitimately crying in this episode. Like, the ending was amazing. He's like, I want to stay with you forever. Also, Somali, I don't want to leave you and everything. And the voice actors, oh my gosh, like this episode, Somali's voice actress like, you can feel her crying when she was voicing this character. You can legitimately feel it. And then hearing the Golem seemingly starting to have like emotions in his voice. You always knew that he eventually had emotion stuff, but you hear his voice sort of like crackling, like nervousness or like an anxious vibe to it, and him saying, I want to stay with you forever, and he's like, I want to stay with you, like legit, like when he was doing that, and then the tear came down, like the sludge tear, bro, like this show was so good. And that ending was amazing. I genuinely hope that there's a second season. I would be excited and hyped for it. This was a gem of an anime. Like, I feel like not that many people are even talking about this anime, and it's a gem of an anime. And that ending was amazing. And the drip that Somali and the Golem have at the end during the credits, the end credits, bro. He's looking clean. That's a cosplay right there. I might end up doing that one day, getting back into cosplay again. That's something I might try to want to do. I don't know. It looks clean, right? But yeah, like that was the ending. It was beautiful and it was amazing. And it was an amazing, amazing ride. And I'm excited for spring 2020 anime coming up. Hyped for a bunch of reasons, for a bunch of different anime and everything. But for this finale review, what did you guys think about this episode? What did you think overall about Somali and the Forest Spirit? Leave down in the comments your thoughts about it, your thoughts about what I said. Leave a like if you liked the series or liked the episode. Leave a like if you liked anything I had to say. Leave a like if you love Somali and the Forest Spirit, and subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, and daily discussion videos and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sexy, but most important, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love. I'll see y'all later with the next video. Peace out. May the force be with you always. And plus, ultra and latom.